Hi, welcome back. Today we're gonna go through the waiter and the waitress's mini game. This side quest or the mini game will be available or just as soon as you get Baul. Uh, when you get Baul, just fly back to Dongrest and go to the Western Tavern or the Sagittarius. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. Just speak with the lady in the middle and you can start the side quest. It's only for Estelle, Judith, Karol, Rita, and Raven. And as soon as you complete the side quest for each one of your members, you get a custom title. When you're done with everyone, there will be another scene, blah blah blah, and so on. So basically, this side quest is like a bit tedious. It's boring. What happens is like when you start the side quest, you can just the customers will come in, go take their orders. They will give you their orders and complete them, and when you're done, there are three levels actually. It gets harder and harder basically. So the first level is very easy, second level is third level is annoying. Thankfully for Estelle, Judith, and Karol, they're okay. You can do them in one session. uh, but for Rita and Raven, especially Raven, it's very annoying. Especially I can't stress this enough, but the level 3 is ah anyway. You don't have to do all of them, by the way. If you have an odd number of customers like 5, you can just do 3 of them. If you have 9, you can just like do 5 of them. But I think the more you'll do, the more gold you will get. uh, uh, Believe me, one thing that I say is like, I know you will say that, hey, I can memorize them, blah blah blah. You will not be able to memorize all of them, especially later on for Rita and Raven. So for that reason, I'm gonna put up a list in the description that you can use as your reference. So basically I'm gonna like put all of the items there for each member, blah blah blah. So I'll start with Estelle because it will increase the more we go. The Raven has the most items, so I'm just gonna put an example like here, like we have the tomato soup equal. So when they order tomato soup, like, hey, I'm gonna order like 20 tomato soup, you can just put 20, and when they say cancel that, you can just delete it. This will be your reference basically for all of your orders. And yeah, this side quest can net you a lot of gold later on. So if you want to get more money out of it, you can do it later on in the game. I think you can like get nearly like 300,000 just by playing this later on in the game. As for me, I just finished it now. I didn't get that much, but it was enough. And for me, I didn't do it in one session because I want to stay sane. You can do it in sessions. I recommend it to you to do it in sessions. Just come back and do it later on, like when you're bored, when you're like, I don't know, just after a side quest or a main mission, just come back to Dawn Quest and do it. So when you finish with each member, you just get a costume for them. It looks nice for some of them. For me, Estelle, I think it glitched out a bit, so you can see for me the face was like a bit smudged. uh, that's it, but otherwise it's a cool change to see in the game. As you can see here, I'm like showing you for Raven. Raven is quite a mess. But yeah, after each quest you will get the costume for Estelle. You will get like a Japanese influenced or like a maid or something like that. Karol has the worst. It is not even nice. Judith is quite okay. Raven is a bit fun costume. Sadly, we will not get any costume for the other members, such as Patty, Flynn, Yuri, or even Repeat. Sadly, but nonetheless, it's a quite good thing. But yeah, just make sure you will use the list at the bottom. Make sure you don't have to do all of them. You don't have to get the orders of all the customers, and you don't have to do it in one session, and you don't have to do it immediately. This can be done any time of the game, and the later that you are in the game, you will get more money out of it basically. So yeah, these are the tips that I wanted to tell you about. And don't do Rita and Raven at the same time. It will take hours really for you to do it. So yeah, there's not much else for this quest. Basically you need all of these especially if you want to platinum the game or get the 100% achievement, because you need all of these titles and stuff. There is one more thing. If you finish all of these, what's it called? Like all of the side quests, and if you try to, not side quests, I mean this mini game for each one of the members, you can try to speak with the lady here in the middle. There will be another scene where you are like competing with another waitress basically. And other than that, that's it. These are all the points that I wanted to mention. And yeah, don't forget, I'll leave the list of the items in the description, which you can use for your reference. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching our videos. We're trying our best to give you quality content. So if there's anything that you want to recommend or feedback, or if anything you want to see, or any games that you want us to cover, please mention that in the description, or the description in the comments. And yeah, thanks for liking, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe, and that will help us a lot. Thanks guys, and stay awesome.